fans, it's Hair BMW, and what I got here is a big old package in the mail today. So we're going to open it up and see what's inside. I already know what's inside, but you don't. I think there are going to be a lot of you for whom this may very well be something you're either thinking about doing or you've already done. There are a couple of options for how to do this, and as always, I checked and checked and checked, and this seemed like the best deal and the best cost. So what we have here is reflective triangle. So you got the idea? You probably already know what the rest of what's in here is. There you go. The BMW tire tote. So I guess I should say that this is all from my 2006 BMW E90 330i. And for those astute bunch of you that have this car or know about this car, what that means is that it came standard with run flat tires. And if you followed any of my videos, you know that I bought this car second hand for me. Don't know how many owners have had it before, but the previous owners have put on low profile regular tires. But that means there is no spare, there's no jack, there are no tools, there's nothing. And if I were the only one that drove the car and I had a problem, wouldn't have been the end of the world for me to just call a roll off and have the car hauled away. But with my wife driving the car, I don't even want to begin to put her through all that. And I'll walk her through at some point changing the tires. She knows how to do it on her own vehicle. The BMWs are a little different. But it also means that if someone comes along that can give her a hand, everything to do it is there. And this is I don't know what technically the right term for it is. It's a full-size run flat, or a full-size spare tire. So it's not the inflatable pancake thing. So there you go. You can see there's the tire and wheel, and then inside it's got the chock, the jack, the wrench, and I don't see a tow hook, so I think I'll probably have to go on eBay or Craigslist and get a tow hook because it doesn't have any tools with it, which is something I need to investigate. I thought that the cars, even with the run flats, had a certain number of tools in them, but I don't know that for sure. So there you go, YouTube. I need to the good folks at Bimmerzone.com is who I bought this from, and they do give you some instructions in here, one of which says that you need to try it on front and rear before you have a puncture, which is good advice. I think I showed everybody on my earlier video, there's my new spare tire kit that I got from Bimmerzone, and I still need to stop. Meant to do it last night and quite frankly just drove by and forgot, but I'm going to stop and get some of the ratchet straps. So when this is pushed back, I'll go from the anchor points back there in the corners and up. They have some up here, and I'm going to get it tied down, even though at some point I'm going to make a rack that's going to go underneath the tire to get the tire pushed up so that my package door back here will still open, and it will give me some room underneath the tire. I think that's the plan anyway. For those of you who saw my earlier video, I did follow my instructions, and this weekend I jacked the car up and I tried my Bimmerzone spare tire on both the front and rear, and it fits just fine. It clears the brake calipers, which I think is primarily where you'd have to worry about, you know, the tire not fitting. The lug pattern and everything is going to fit. Hey guys, you know, it's Hair BMW. It's always hard for me not to yak away on the YouTube. So this is the trunk on my 06 E90 330i, which had run flat tires, which had been replaced, but there's still no spare. So from Bimmerzone, I bought the spare tire kit, and it came with the kit came with the tire bag, which is really nice. And the problem was, with it just sitting in the trunk, you couldn't open your storage compartment. My original thought was to put in a sort of a shelf to raise the tire up, and I got tinkering with it, and it turned out to be complicated, as things can be. And this is not by any means the most elegant solution. It may yet get replaced, but it is sort of a cradle, an X-brace cradle that just uses parachute cord that I bought at the hardware store, and a couple of S hooks, and a really neat connector. It's called a figure 9 carabiner, and all I did was hook it up through this hole, and then you run your cord around here twice, and then through this little serrated dealie here, and that's it. The tire, it moves around a little bit, and what I do is, after about a day, is I just cinch it up back there, and then it's good to go. It's still sort of a prototype, but so far it's working really well. And if it works, I'd really like to use like 1-inch nylon strapping, and lay it out, and then actually put like rivets at all the connection points so that it's just as big as it needs to be, and I may yet get to that. I haven't been able to find that webbing material, short of buying ratchet straps at the hardware store and then throwing away the ratchets, which too cheap to do that. So right now this is working good. Very happy with it. It's clean. When the car was in the garage, as I mentioned earlier, for my recent repair work, the mechanic gave me a kind of a smirk and a nod, and he said, "Da, good." So that's okay. I'll take that as a victory. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update on how it was going, and I'm thrilled. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.